Well, that's helpful. So that could potentially give me a modifier every time when I go to attack. So if I survive, that could be very useful. Alright, Spanish flu becomes global pandemic. Wow, hey, that actually helps me out pretty well. So I retreat all active fronts. So the Allies go back to Murmansk. The Baltic goes back to Estonia. The Eastern goes back to Ekaterinburg. The Finnish one is still inactive. The Poles are still sitting on the sidelines too. And hey, the South is back into Crimea. I don't get any offenses, but you know what? I don't need any with that kind of fallback. Now, too bad the political track's not higher because everybody's toward their last box. All right. Friedrich Karl abdicates his throne. So Eastern advances, Southern advances, the Baltic advances, of course they do. So I get one action. That's it. The deck is still huge. And military victory is going to be hard. So let me go ahead and let me try and drive back the Baltic front. So it's a 6. So that's awesome. Back to Estonia, there you go. So the Finland front can be removed from play, and they can be because of the abdication. They never went active. They're in the 4 box, which according to the rules means they are removed from the game for good. So that is one less mouth to feed. Awesome. Alright, Whites flee to fortify the Crimean Peninsula. So Finland advances, Baltic advances. Well, Finland's not in the game anymore. Eastern advances. Whoa, they're on my doorstep. This is not good. I get 2 actions this time. -1 die roll against Poland and Southern. Southern front can be withdrawn. Ooh. Alright. Well, first thing I gotta do is deal with the East. They're on my doorstep. So let's roll the die. It is a 1. So even with my experience, even if I rolled a 5 or 6, I won't be able to do that. I really wanted to drive. I have no reserve offensives. So if I drive the Southern front back to the Crimea, I would really be gambling with that. I think it's too much of a gamble to take. So let me attack the Eastern front again. Oh no, it's a 1 again. Uh-oh. This could be very bad. Hold on. Here we go. Well, hold on. There is still a chance the Southern front could go. Need a 1 or a 2 on the white die. It's a 3. So no luck there. Okay. Alright, hold on. Here comes the next card. If there's an Eastern advance, stick a fork in me. And it is, well, there's no Eastern advance. So that's good. But the Baltic does advance. So now they're on my doorstep too. Everybody's on my doorstep. Here come the Allies back down the track. Poland's still inactive. Alright, I get 2 actions. I get +1 against the Eastern, +1 to reorganize. But I also lose a political point again. And I'm down to 2 political points. I could have political collapse. Well, I have to go after the Eastern first. So first action, I gotta get them off my doorstep. So a 6 will do it. Oh, as much as I would like to do that reorganization, I've got Udenich on my doorstep too. He's got to go. So let's see. He's a 6 also, so that drives him back. Whoops, to Peskov. All right, but I lost a political point. So I'm like 1 political point away from losing. Ukrainian directory struggles. So the Allies advance. Now here they come. Poland is still inactive. Get 2 actions. I get a +1 die roll modifier against the South. I really think I have to do my political because if I don't, I'm going to be in big trouble. So let's start political. It's a 4. That's good. Let me do another political action. It's a 3. Well, so I got half. Yeah, I can live with that. Alright, Curzon establishes line as Polish border. Alright, Eastern Front advance. So they're also on my doorstep again. The Allies advance. They're on my... Everybody's on my doorstep. Alright. And now the Curzon line goes into effect, which is a big problem if the Poles become active and they get to Laval. Because then I got big trouble. Right now I got 2 actions, and I've got also big trouble because I have people on my doorstep. Oh, excuse me. So let's start with the allies. 5 plus 1 is 6. That does the trick. Now we'll go with the eastern front. It is a 2, but I have the experience, so I can roll this. But I need a 5 or 6 to drive them back. It's a 4. Ah, that's only plus 1. So that's still only a 3. So this could be over here on the next turn of the card. Naval showdown in the Baltic. Nope, I get to fight another day. The Allies come forward. The Baltic comes forward. Well, that's another problem. I've got 3 armies on the 1 spaces now. I got 3 actions, and I have to roll for political dissent. Well, as much as I would like to save them, which is one thing you can do, you can save your actions for a modifier on the political dissent. I can't afford it. I have to go after all these people. So let's just go clockwise. So I'll start with the Baltic. 3, but I have my experience. Hey, it's plus 2. So, did drive the Baltic back. Alright, the Allies. Plus 1 was my tank corps. It's a 6, so that takes care of that problem right there. Last action, Eastern. It's a 5 also. Wow. So, all our military offensives went very, very well. And now I roll for political dissent. Let's hopefully get a 6 there. I got a 4. Alright, well 4 is not bad because 4 is no harm, no foul. Didn't go up, didn't go down. I can live with that. Generals form volunteer army. Well, Finland doesn't exist anymore. They're out of the war. Southern is in Tsaritsyn now. I get 3 actions with no restrictions. Men at work would say, give me no restrictions on what I do or say. Don't think of tomorrow while it is still today. Now, that being said, what am I going to do? I'm going to try and raise my political level. Let's start there. It's a 2. That's no good. Let me try again. It's a 3. That's still no good. Whew. Alright, let's try the military front then because we're not doing so well in politics. Let's fight with the Allies. And we drove them back again. So they're back to Archangel. Alright, we're hanging in there. Hanging in there. U.S. launches Polar Bear Expedition. Eastern Front advances. They're on our doorstep again. No offensives allowed against Finland. Well, that's fine. The Allied check activated, but it already is. 2 actions. First one's going on the Eastern Front. It's a 6, so they're going back. Next action, I'm going politics. Oh, but it's a 3. My political game is just not up to snuff this time around. Polish led Central European Federation. The Southern Front advanced. But the Baltic Front retreated. Interesting. I get 2 actions plus 1 against Poland, but Poland's not even in the conflict yet. So, alright, well, Southern obviously have to be my attention because they're on my doorstep. So here we go. It's a 5, so they're going back. And I'm going politics with the other one. Oh, it's another 3. Hey, we just cannot seem to get our act together politically this game. Alright, coup captures Admiral Kolchak. Well, that's interesting. Finland and Poland are supposed to advance, but Finland's out of the war and Poland's not active. Get 2 actions plus 1 against the Eastern Front. Alright, well I need to take 1 action there because when you get those modifiers, you got to take advantage of it. And they are driven back to Ekaterinburg. Now I'm going to do the politics. Hey, finally. I got a 5. But I'm still a long way from 10. Long way. This will be a long game. Alright, Don Cossacks attack. German involved. I don't know. Southern help. Here we go again. Southern front's at Orel. Poland's not active. 3 actions. Ouch, but a -1 against the Southern, +1 to reorganize. Alright. Got us to my first action dealing with the Southern Front. It's a 2. Well, if I, with my experience marker, if I can get a 5 or a 6, yes, I got a 6. That's +2. Drives them back to Tsaritsyn. Excellent. And now I'm going to use my next action on reorganization. Because again, when you get those +1s, hey, it's a 5. This is good. Alright, I rolled a 4. Oh, that one's already in set. I believe I take the next one down. Let me see. Okay. Oh, I gained the Imperial Gold Reserve marker instead. Oh, well, what do you know? So I got some nice gold. That one I've never used before, so let's take a brief look at what that says. I can spend it by prevent one enemy friend from advancing one box, or change a die roll after it is made, with the result being whichever outcome you desire. Oh, well, that's useful. Okay. So I got one action left. Last one's going to be a political one. And it's a 4. Hey, 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 we're moving up. Thank goodness. But now, of course, it gets harder, because now we have to have 5 or better. Alright, Kolchak undermines joint offensive. Wait, I thought he got captured a little bit ago. Yeah, who knows. Here comes the Baltic front. Here comes the Allies. Alright, only 2 actions. +1 against Baltic and Finland. Okay, if Baltic or Finland were to occupy Petrograd during the very last political descent phase, I'd have problems. Alright, so let me go ahead and launch against the Baltic since I got the +1 modifier. We'll start there. Awesome. Throw them back into Estonia. And let me try and increase my political level. I'm going to try and hold the gold until I'm right on the edge of maybe winning with the political thing, and then I can just make the desired result. Trotsky saves the red and saves Petrograd. Alright, so the South advances. Oh, sugar. Look at this. They're at Orel. Because this is one that's interesting. I have 2 actions. Or I can place the fortress marker in Petrograd. However, if I give up the 2 actions, I've got the southern. I'm gambling with the next card. I can't gamble. I just can't. I gotta drive back that southern front. I gotta take the 2 actions. Okay. Southern front has indeed been driven back. And now I'm going politics. Dang, it's a 3. Politics is messy business. French forces occupy Odessa. Well, that's interesting. So the Baltic front, back in Pskov. Eastern front, back in Ufa. Here they come again. Poland's still inactive, which is fine. The Poles can stay home as long as they like. I get 2 actions. Alright. I can forfeit one of my actions for an automatic retreat. For the South, and I got +1 to reorganize. Well, you know, I can't resist that reorganization, so here we go. This time it's a 1. Alright, never mind. So much for that. You know what? I am going to give up that action. I'm going to drive them back to Kharkov. Suits me fine. Excuse me. Bulak Balowitz assists the Poles. Okay, well, that's interesting. Finland, no. Eastern, yes. Poland's not in it. 3 actions, but -1 against Poland. That's fine because Poland's not even active. Okay, first action's got to go against the East. It is a 4. Excellent. So they are driven back. 2 more actions I get this turn. Everybody's pushed back pretty far right now. And really, I'm desperately trying to win this game at this point. So I'm going to spend my next 2 actions on politics. So, big money. Oh, I don't know if you can see that, but it was a 6 for a second. And then it spun. Other action is a 6. Man, okay. So now I'm moving along. This is excellent. Too bad that reorganization. I can't get that one common turn, because that's +1 for the remainder of the game. That is awesome. Next card, anti-Semitic pogroms. That's not good. Uh-oh. Here comes the Baltic again. Here comes the Allies. And Poland's not doing anything. 3 actions. +1 against Southern and Allies. +1 on political table rolls this turn. Oh, of course. And I got 2 fronts on my doorstep. Alright, first one's got to be against the Baltic. It's a 5, so back they go to Pskov. Second one, got to go against the Allies. I got the tank corps there. 4 + 1 is 5. Thank goodness for the tank corps. And I will be able to spend the last one at least, so that's something. On the politics, hey, I'm up to 6 now. All right. I'm hanging in there. Hanging in there. All right. Trotsky introduces political commissars. Oh, man, the Allies advanced again. Why do they got to do that? 3 actions. +1 on all offensive. And I automatically lose 1 political point. Come on! Alright, so I get +2 against the Allies. Let's just be a 1. after it's done spinning. Can you see that spin? Look at that. It's a 6. Well, what do you know? Drove them back to Lake Oniga. All right. Well, I think I have to go political with both of these. I'm almost tempted to take my chances on that, but I just can't. All right, here we go. So the first political one is a 5, so that's good. That will make up. But now I need a 6 to get anything else big. And it's a 3. Okay. Well, the good news is at least when I automatically lose this, at least I got it back. No war, no peace proclaimed. Alright, Baltic Front. Again, on the doorstep. Finland doesn't exist. Eastern's on the doorstep. This is a problem. Southern is coming up. Yeesh. I get 3 actions. Alright. Have to go after the Baltic. Oh shoot, it's a 1. Go against Eastern. That's a 4, so that's good news. And go against the Baltic again. That's a 4, so that also drives them back. Okay. Alright. Still barely have enough breathing room. Monko leads Arcanarchist Revolt. Well, that's no good. Alright, let's see what happens here with the Southern Front. It's a 1, so they advanced. Of course they did. Story of my life, this game. Everybody's always knocking on my door. I only get 1 action. I have to roll for political dissent. But I only get 1 action. Ooh, that's bad. I have to go after the Southern Front. It's a 2, but I still have my applied experience. But I need a 5 or 6. Come on, baby. Big money. Oh, it's another 2. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I roll for political dissent. Even if I roll a 6, I can't win. I rolled a 5. Oh, I picked up 1. Alright, here we go. Next card will be the telling one. Oh, no whammies, no whammies. Extreme weather hampers operations. Okay, I've never seen this card in all the times I've played this game. Let's see here now. So first thing we have to do is roll a die. Oh, no 4, 5, or 6. With a 4, 5, or 6, the game's over. Come on. As they said back in that 60s song, 1, 2, 3. Hey, it's a 1. Perfect. So that means the Allies advance, which is not the greatest thing, but